name is Vincent Torino, and ever since 2021, college athletes have been getting paid. They've been getting paid through what is called NIL deals, which is, you may be asking, what is an NIL deal? NIL stands for name, image, and likeness. Basically, a college athlete can make money based off their name, image, and likeness, whether it be with advertising, merchandise, etc. For example, this benefits multiple popular college athletes. One of those names being Arch Manning, nephew of great quarterback winning Super Bowl winning Eli Manning and Peyton Manning. Arch Manning made more money this past season than Super Bowl contending quarterback Brock Purdy. Arch Manning made $3.1 million. This is $3.1 million this past season, based off his name. This is per 247sports.com. To put that in perspective, an average American household makes 50 to 90 grand per year, and some of these college athletes are making 10 times more than that. With that said, these athletes should be getting paid for the right reasons. This brings up the question if they're getting paid from the university to play them, which is a violation of NCAA rules everywhere. And if they're getting paid from these universities, it takes away from what we love about college sports. I do believe there are some positives with NIL, but there also are more negatives, I think. Positives being that these college athletes take their time and generate a lot of money for these programs. Their popularity brings so much eyes to the screen, and makes money on both sides. They're working like a full-time job being an athlete, and then brings in so much more. But the negatives being that some of these athletes, if they're getting paid from these universities, transfer if they're not making enough money. Research done on NCAA.com shows that 80% of students that were in the transfer portal were on scholarship, and half of them ended up transferring. This takes away, and this is a problem for many reasons. It takes away from low Division I programs, and their best players are leaving or transferring to get more money from bigger schools with a bigger budget and a bigger program. So the competitiveness with low Division I is becoming less competitive, and the loyalty is not there anymore with the money deals. And then another question gets brought up is that these transferring students, are they in rule violation? There's more risk to reward if these students are getting paid from the college universities to come play sports for them. Some of these rule breaks include revoked scholarships. Revoked scholarships, fines to the school, suspension, and many others. And this was shown on NCAA.com. And if this university or student gets caught doing so, the university obviously loses money, and then this losing money results in their ability to remain competitive in their division. The money only allows them to, again, offer scholarship to players, be able to recruit better players, and yeah, just the overall competitiveness gets taken away once these players start leaving. Another question that needs to be brought up is that if college universities are paying their athletes to stay and play for them and generate money for them, is that if they are doing that, they should be able to be paid equally throughout the sport. Obviously, studies shown that more popular sports such as basketball and football, they generate more money. Obviously, their players would be able to then get more money because they generate more money for the university. But with that said, it's unfair for the unpopular sports such as hockey, lacrosse, track and field, that they don't get paid because they don't make enough money. They don't generate enough money for the university. yeah, and their scholarships could be bigger, but if basketball players and football players are getting paid from the university, then I believe these college athletes should too. They work out just as much as they do. Their schedule could be even tougher. Their seasons are longer. Their trainings are longer. So these athletes should definitely be getting paid the same. And this goes along for men and women's sports. Obviously, the men's right now have more eyes, but obviously with women's college basketball erupting with basketball stars such as Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese bringing more eyes to the table. They're getting a lot. They're getting a lot more money, which is great. Which is from NIL deals, and obviously, Caitlin Clark's leaving Iowa, so she's gonna go play professional, and she's gonna make more money from that, which is great. If athletes are getting paid from schools, then they should also get paid per the division that they are in. College Division I athletes should be, I guess, should be getting paid more than Division II and III athletes, but I do believe that they should be getting paid as well. These universities market their players, and their players are the people that put eyes in the seats and watch the sport. So it's only fair that if big Division I colleges are paying their students and athletes, that lower divisions, like such as Division I or Divisions II and III, should be able to pay their athletes. I know it's tough because they don't have the same budget or don't generate as much, but if they should get a little bit of something, whether it be more scholarship or something else. With that said, college athletes and their revenue has been crazy this past season, especially this football and basketball season. You have 19 and 20-year-olds making more than the average working man by a bunch. And I think this affects college sports for many ways, such as taking away loyalty and competitiveness. Could break the NCAA rules that have serious risk and consequences that only affects the university and the player. And if this is the case, if these players are somehow getting paid from the university to come play for them, then it should be equal throughout men, women, divisions, and the rest of it. A Bleacher Report article on Nick Saban, who was a legendary University of Alabama football coach for many years, led them to many national championships. He quoted in this article that said, "College football is not the same, and this definitely contributed to my retirement." And he goes on in the article saying how the recruiting's not the same, the whole atmosphere is not the same anymore, just because of players leaving and not staying loyal, and they're leaving for better NIL deals, getting more paid, which is sad to see. He was such a great coach leave because of that. So I do hope that one day the NCAA can get back to what they were, the competitiveness, the loyalty, and I hope it does one day.